What's going on, guys? Got a little bit of new footage for you guys today. Basically what we're going to be doing is actually testing out go-karts. I'm basically trying to add a new aspect to the channel, basically just to get something new footage for you guys. So we have a tons of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, and drifting videos. But me and the guys were thinking, what can we do that's more fun, more relatable to more people? So we're going to test out go-karts. It's been an idea in our minds for the past couple months that we want to test out all the go-karts in the Northeast, like the tracks, the karts, everything like that. So reviewing every aspect that which would occur in a go-karting like facility. So like the rates of the pricing, how long the laps are, things like that. So tonight we're actually going to be doing our first review on Apex Entertainment in Marlborough, Massachusetts. It's a huge facility. It's supposed to be super fun. So that's what we're going to be working on now. So let's get started, get in the Z and give it a rip. So this is how big the building is. It's huge. So Apex Entertainment, here we come.
We just finished up with in the Mine Trek. It's a virtual reality. We did like a zombie thing. They have axe throwing here. They have like a trampoline park here. There's a Planet Fitness there, and if you look down, there's a whole mess of other stuff. More virtual reality. The go-karts. There's like a bar, the arcade, everything. So I'm gonna give you guys a little walkthrough with that. So as you guys can see, we're back on the second floor, and this is the track. So I'm walking down the stairs a little bit, so there's the starting line. All the carts are lined up there, it goes all the way around there. So it's pretty sick. Then you got the whole arcade. And then they have like a rope course too that you can walk on the ceiling and crap. So, and then here's the bowling alley. So same floor that we were on looking over the track. Now here's the bowling alley. It's crazy. Wild. But yeah, they have an arcade. 2 bars, so a bar here, a bar upstairs, and then bowling and a whole mess of other stuff like escape room, craziness.
I'm Ricky Bob. And I'm Ken Long Jr. Do you know the cardboard is actually edible? Hey, I'm Ricky Bob. And I'm Ken Long Jr. Let's talk about it.
So basically here, they're just going to go over all the rules, regulations of the track. The next thing that you do is they have helmets all set up with head socks for the racers. So they're going to do that. Chris here is in starting position 1. I'm in starting position 2. So I'm going to throw my helmet on now, get all strapped up and ready to go. Basically how it's going to work, the first lap is going to be like a warm-up lap. And then they're going to get on the computer as soon as you cross that starting line. After everybody does their warm-up lap, your time's going to start. And then you go over there about like 11 or 12 laps. So here we go. Right there. Go. So this is the warm-up lap, just to get the knowledge of the track. The kid's already in the wall. caution. So this is just under caution. They're just trying to not have us all sit on the track all like for the race or whatever. So.
Hey, third place, shut up back there.
Professional.
I was really curious. You just paid for this?
Huh?
I got $40.
He paid.
If you don't get paid, you're not a professional.
Actually, he paid for me.
That doesn't count.
Yes, that sponsor.
Yeah, where's my spot of the helmet?
Sponsor, I got you.
My face. Like, yeah, that's charity.
Your face right here.
It's called charity. It's called charity.
guys, so from the footage you guys have seen, it was a great time. The karts were fun, but what we're going to do is kind of go in the list of what we were going to talk about in the beginning of the video. So for the first thing, I'm just going to do the facility off the bat. So number one, the facility was great. There was tons of stuff to do for all ages. So from kids to adults, there was arcades, games, there's laser tag, bumper cars, the go-karts, bowling. There's a restaurant and also 2 bars inside there. There's also a gym, an escape room, a trampoline area, an axe throwing facility, virtual golf,
and virtual reality, like shooting like zombies and stuff like that. We were able to do that in the go-karting and the bowling, so it was a great time. So I would definitely give, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, I would give them about a 9.8, just for the facility as it is. The parking was great. There's plenty of parking. There were hundreds of people there, so it was cool. Now going on towards the karts, so I would go to number 2, being the go-karts themselves. Come to find out, what I've learned is that basically what you need to do, you need to have a faster speed than a 33.5 per lap. And you need to do that 3 consecutive races in 3 different days to be able to unlock the higher speed in the karts. And the only time that you can actually use that higher speed is during a tournament. So you have to sign up for the Apex X card, things like that. So if you guys want any information, just check out apexentertainment.com and go to the go-kart page, and you'll figure all that out. So the karts itself, they're electric. The computer that the workers actually use controls them. So if there's a caution, they actually slow down all the karts, so no one gets hurt, this and that, because obviously it's a family-oriented place. So I would give the karts, out of 1 out of 10, I would give them about like a 6.5 to a 7. Like I said, maybe it's a little bit better with the faster speed, but with the speed how we have it right now, it's just like being a beginner. It's fun, but it's not as fast as like most of the karts that I've like raced or been using before. So like I said, so about a 6 or a 7 for them, for the karts itself. The track-wise, the track's fun. It's indoors, so that's a plus. So number 3 will be the track. Indoors a plus. It's pretty good. It's got some good like downhill speed. It's got some sharp corners. You definitely have to be a pretty experienced driver to hit it full speed. Even going at that slow speed in the kart, the track was still super fun. I give the track about an 8. There is only one track. You do get 12, like I said, 10 to 12 laps depending on the time, because it's all time frame. Unfortunately, as you guys saw before, we had one of the racers was a younger kid, maybe 10 to 12 years old, and I don't think he's ever like driven a car or a go-kart in his life before. The first corner he went into the wall, so that's why that whole warm-up lap took a lot longer than usual, because he was warming up and he was hitting every wall. And then right when we got up to speed, you see me pass that other guy, then there was another caution because of that. So I would say for how they basically do their grouping, I would say that that's another thing that I would like to do a review on. Most of the places that I know of that are high-end go-karts, you actually need a license to drive. You need to be 16 or older. This one you only have to be 58 inches or taller and you'll be able to get in the car. So like I said, that I kind of don't agree with that. I would get that like a 3 to 5 on the scale of 1 to 10. Just the fact that if you have experienced racers out there, at least people that know how to drive, they're gonna push the cars to their top speed that they can go. With kids out there, it's not really that fun. Obviously, like if they did a different grouping, like kids would race with the kids, adults would race with the adults, it'd be better, but you can't always get what you want, so that's why we're doing the reviews. The next one would be the pricing. So number 5 would be pricing. I would say the pricing is so-so. So it's 1 race for $25, or you can get 3 races for $50. So they basically throw in a free race for those 3 laps. For $50. So I would say that's a pretty good deal. I know that other places, they might be a little bit more expensive than the 25, but the karts are faster and it's a better experience in general. So I would give pricing around like a 6. It's fair, but it's kind of not. It's tough, especially like I said, if you're getting kids or like a big party that like there's not a lot of room on the track and there's a lot of cautions, it's not really worth it. So that's just in like my retrospect of things. But so overall, out of the 5 things that I just went over, I would say that overall I'd give about a 7 for the experience. So the overall experience at Apex Entertainment, go-karting, and etc., I'd give it about a 7. You have food, you have drinks, you can do other things than just go-karting. and it's oriented for everybody. So thank you, Apex, for having us. It was great. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. I did want to give a shout out to Society. Thank you for the t-shirt, man. It's sick. I love it. And also DND Performance Interior for the sweet hat. So thank you guys very much. Like I said, this is the whole new thing that we're trying to do, so hopefully I'm going to be able to get you guys a lot more footage of go-karting in the Northeast, and I mean, hey, maybe we can even expand later on and try to work with other companies trying to give them a name and help them out with go-karting. So, but you guys always know like to do, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.